Thanks for watching. Take your time out, like the video, subscribe. We're going to be here on Tuesday, Thursdays, Fridays at 6 p.m. Eastern. If there's a big fight like a Canelo Golovkin or Usyk Joshua, then we'll be here on Mondays at 6 p.m. and Tuesdays. Saturdays, when there's a fight, we're going to be streaming during the main events and during select fights, live fight commentary. But let's move on to the next topic. Something that's been really, really grinding my gears here for some time. And it's about this fight right here. When is it going to happen? And why is everybody lying? What's going on? No, let me know. Do you guys watch that stuff and believe that stuff about, breaking news or, whoa, exclamation point. Errol Spence responds to Terence Crawford saying this shit, and it's going to be a 2-fight deal. Oh, Terence Crawford rejected the deal, and, it's going to have to include Castillo Clayton and all kind of bullshit. Here's a Twitter post that Errol Spence posted a couple days ago. I know, this was yesterday, actually, excuse me. So some random black guy, y'all YouTube motherfuckers have made a lot of money off Errol Spence and Terence Crawford. This shit is bad. Y'all post clickbait videos with fake inside sources or old footage. The shit is ridiculous. Y'all need to tighten up for real, for real. What y'all think about that? And then you got people in the comments saying stuff like, they're selling the fight and they're making Spence and Crawford all this money and all this bullshit.
The Truth Spence fight. There was a rumor that it was supposed to be scheduled for October. Now I'm hearing November. Now I'm seeing Terence Bud Crawford pull up in Dallas. What's going on? How come the contract ain't been signed? Who is dragging their feet? Who are we going to place the duck on in this situation?
That's true. Somebody needs the duck. Somebody need the duck. But let me tell you something. Don't nobody know shit. And now you've had Errol Spence come out, and pretty much confirm these motherfuckers don't know shit. You had Terence Crawford's sister post something a couple of weeks ago that motherfuckers don't be knowing shit. So I told y'all before, like, it's a scam. It's always been a scam when they do that shit. They did it with Deontay Wilder. Then ran that man name into the mud. Like, they make up this shit, and then they try to act like it's this brotherhood shit, and they helping out the fighter. But in the end of the day, they just line in their pockets. Ain't nothing happening with Spence versus Crawford. We don't know. Nobody knows except the fighters. And you think that Errol Spence and Derek James and, Terence Crawford and Bo Mack, they ain't talking to these motherfuckers. Now, what we do know is something is going on. They're trying to get something done. We just don't know who it is. It's got to get done. And my personal thoughts is, and remember, I'm just going into speculation here. Terence Crawford is not a PBC guy. So you would think that things over there could possibly be difficult for him getting the deal that he wants, because Errol Spence is the A side and he's going over there to want to fight one of their guys. And maybe he don't want a 2-fight deal. Maybe, but the thing is, the point I'm trying to make is we don't know. It's all speculation. And, the casual fans eating it up. I said it before. Listen, I said, I've been talking this shit years ago. I'd rather do 1,000 Australian boxing videos with Big J on fucking Sam Solomon before I get up here and whore myself out and do Terence Crawford, Errol Spence videos every day to survive. That ain't no way to live. God, it's burnout. I did that shit with the Mayweather Pacquiao shit on the other channel I was on. I did that shit doing Mayweather Pacquiao videos every day. It made me sick. But listen, the problem I have is this. Like, how do you come on here? And I think we're the only, you don't see it happen in mixed martial arts, because I dabble over on mixed martial arts YouTube and Twitter. You don't see it happening in the NBA on NBA YouTube. You don't see it happening on NFL YouTube, where people just get on here and lie and make a lot of money. So imagine like you have somebody constantly doing videos every day, you know, on NBA YouTube. Yeah. LeBron inching closer to going to Chicago Bulls. You know, dialogue, and they'll show a picture on the thumbnail with LeBron, you know, sitting downtown in fucking Chicago. But it'd be some old shit. It'd be like LeBron had meeting downtown with Chicago Bulls. Or how about the motherfuckers put down Devin Haney reacts or responds. They'll put a picture of Devin Haney next to a microphone and shit, and they'll put like the ESPN joint up there. Make it seem like, you know, like the motherfucker really talking to him and shit. I know all the scams. I be watching them. I know all the scams. And they're shameless, bro. They're shameless. Yeah, they're doing these motherfucking videos. I'm not joking. Like, it started with Wilder. Like, yo, that made a lot of people a lot of money. And now they moved on to Errol Spence, Terence Crawford. Like, they bring in their money. You know, and they've been trying to recruit Tank Davis and Devin Haney, but they don't be having it. They don't be having it. So, you know, I want to see the fight. And if you go back and look at my post-fight video of Spence versus Ugas, I said, look, he come back, he beat Ugas. I'm going back to 50-50. It's still a 50-50 fight to me. Like, that Errol Spence is special. Both of them dudes are special. You know, I wanted to see how he was going to come back off of 2 layoffs and then to break Yordenis Ugas' face. And then he already broke Kell Brook's face on the other side that Golovkin did. Like, bro. You know, that's a 50-50. But listen, that's my opinion. But one thing I'm not going to sit up here and do, and I'm sorry if we have to get a little, you know, like cuss, I'm not going to sit up here and suck these fathers' cocks. I'm not going to do it. You know, that's dirty money. No. You know, if somebody going to lose, somebody going to lose. Like, if I feel somebody going to win, somebody going to win. I'm not here thinking like, damn, I need this boxer to win, because if he win, I get to get online and talk all this bullshit and say, like, I told you so. Like, bro. And what you have is you have a lot of these YouTubers who do that. They never really accomplished anything in life, and they never was like popular anywhere or never really did shit. So they get on here and they get to be popular and shit. And then they lose their core values if they ever had anything. You get on here and, you know, you lie to like thousands and thousands of people. The shit don't make no sense. But as far as I'm concerned, we don't know when the fight's happening. The current rumor right now is that it's going to happen in October. You know, so far, there's no pay-per-view for October. You know? So far, you know? Philly niggas, we different from these YouTubers. What you mean? I hope that's not disrespect. Well, like I said, I'm not coming on here like motherfucking lying for no views. And I got too much legal shit going on to be getting on the internet fucking just making up shit. Like, how can you look people in their face? Or how can you go to boxing events, right? And it's happened. It's been so many times boxers have been called out. I mean, not boxers, media people, not gonna say no names. They'd be saying all this lying ass bullshit online and then actually show up to the events and try to interview the fighters or try to get past the PR people. Like, the PR people don't be watching the YouTube videos. It's like, bro, you motherfuckers are weird. But that money, man, and you know how the saying goes, that money will have like low level shaking their ass. Like, you know, you'd be surprised what people would do for the fucking dollar. You know, just sell their souls. Like, for real. But yeah, that shit ain't happening. You know, no, I'm not saying it's not happening. I'm saying we don't know when it's happening. You know, we don't know what the fucking split and none of that bullshit gonna be. Nobody knows nothing except the fighters. You know, there's been a little bit of hints like on Brian Custer, you know, talking about the fight with Danny Garcia. You know, the rumor, and he's with Showtime. We know it's going to be Showtime pay-per-view. You know, October, November, you know, I'm guessing. But if it's in November, I mean, if it's October, you know, we should be hearing something soon because they got to start selling that joint. But both of these fighters don't want to fight nobody else. And it's not like, you know, they can fight anyone else and fans not be pissed the fuck off. Because at the end of the day, Errol Spence is the A side, and it's up to him to make the fight happen. Even though Crawford has to be realistic. But I don't like talking about these motherfucking money. Me, if I had my way, the fight should be 50-50. But when it comes to business, whatever. But by the way, before we wrap up, how well do you think Spence versus Crawford on pay-per-view will do? Is it my gut is telling me 550,000 pay-per-view buys or above. Can it do 800? Is it really that type of fight? I mean, yeah, it'll bring all of us hardcores together. The hardcores, everyone should buy that fight. But how much of a casual appeal will it have? Will casual appeal bring in another 200,000? Basically, my question is, can Spence versus Crawford do 800,000? I know we gonna buy it. The hardcores, or you're a low down son of a bitch if you don't buy it. Yeah, my bad, Big Chop. I'm Bias Boxing. Yeah, I'm from Philly. But I think the fight can do 800, yo. I think, I don't know. 800 a lot, though. In this day and age, 800 a lot. Like, it's not like it was. You can get these streams in crisp-ass high definition with no pop-ups no more. And you can cast that shit to your TV. You know, I don't know, no. You know? I'm thinking 500. I'm thinking it could do 500, 550, 600, 600,000. I know the hardcore should turn up, but sometimes I don't trust y'all hardcore fans, man, because sometimes y'all complain about anything. It'd be a good fight, and y'all be like, I'm not buying that shit. But also gas is high and shit too, and food is high. So that's making a whole hell of a lot of people stream even more. And then you also have to factor in that the undercard is probably going to be some bullshit because the main event is going to take up all the money. And I'm guessing it's safe to say it would be a Vegas fight. That's a Vegas fight because they're going to want whatever site fee. Can it sell out T-Mobile Arena? You know, these are like legitimate questions. I think it can sell out, definitely sell out. As long as they don't get too fucking funky with the tickets, because sometimes they like to do bullshit with the tickets and then have to slash them like dramatically like the last couple of weeks before the fight. Count Drago, Spence Crawford it can hit 1 million? I don't know, bro. In this day and age, streaming is fucked up. And it's not necessarily known if it's going to head to Showtime or not. I wanted Showtime because remember, PBC on Fox is still in the mix. You know, so we don't know what network would get the fight. Now, me personally, I would like it to be on Showtime. You know why Showtime? Is because with Showtime, we get uncut all access, and Showtime never skims when it comes to promotion. Fox, you'll have more bigger, widespread promotion because they now link it in with Fox football and things like that. But I don't know. Only time will tell.